All right, soccer fans, welcome into tonight's edition of Concacaf Nations League action as we bring you live to Basseterre, the capital city in St. Kitts and Nevis, as we get set for this League B Group A matchup between St. Kitts and Nevis and Sint Maarten. As we get a look at the pitch conditions, beautiful 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Slight breeze of 10 miles per hour, really pristine playing conditions for tonight's match. And you get a look at that field, it looks to be in perfect shape as well. The teams look good out there during the pre-match warm-up. And let's get a look at the Group A League B table as we assess where these two squads are in the standings. And St. Kitts and Nevis trying to catch up to the two big dogs in the group in Guadeloupe and St. Lucia, as Guadeloupe got the big win earlier today over St. Lucia. So if St. Kitts and Nevis can repeat the result they had back on October 12th, just 3 nights ago, where they secured a 3-2 win over St. Maarten, well, that would put them just 3 points back of Guadeloupe and St. Lucia. But it's not going to be an easy test or an easy victory here for St. Kitts and Nevis. They are considered the betting favorite coming in to tonight's match. But I tell you, both of these teams look fired up in the pre-match warm-up. And I think we should have ourselves a fantastic game on hand here tonight. We'll get you the starting 11 in just a few moments as we await the teams to come out onto the pitch. And we'll get you set for the opening kickoff in this CONCACAF Nations League match as it's coming to you live from the SKNFA Technical Center in Basseterre. And a nice crowd on hand as well for tonight's match. Expect them to be vocal and expect them to cheer on their home squad. And as I mentioned, they're coming off a big 3-2 win just 3 nights ago in a dramatic game as well, where leading the way for St. Kitts and Nevis was Takani Williams scoring a hat trick to secure that victory. St. Kitts and Nevis, a record of 1 win, 0 draws, 2 losses, good for 3 points coming into this match. As we get a look at the squads marching out onto the pitch, and we'll get you the opening kickoff here momentarily. As we're going to have St. Maarten in white and St. Kitts and Nevis in the red with the white stars across the lower midsection. And it should be a great game here. Your starting keepers for this one: Tyrell Richardson for St. Maarten on the left, and Giuliani Archibald, number 18, and the captain for St. Kitts and Nevis, leading out the home squad here tonight. We'll tee up the starting 11 and the match officials in just a few moments, and momentarily we'll head down pitch side for the national anthems. But before we do, remember, head over to Concacaf.com, subscribe to the social media channels, and get all the latest goals, stats, news, info, and more in CONCACAF Nations League action and all the CONCACAF competitions over at CONCACAF.com. My name's Nico Cardarelli. I'll be your commentator for tonight's match. We appreciate you tuning in on whatever platform you're watching tonight. Let's send it down to pitch side for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for playing of the national anthem of St. Maarten. gentlemen, please remain standing as we play the national anthem of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Well, the squads are fired up, and we are moments away from the opening kickoff in this League B Group A matchup between Sint Maarten and St. Kitts and Nevis as we get you set for the opening kickoff. And we'll get you the starting 11 for both squads. Coming up right here, and we'll start with the home squad, St. Kitts and Nevis, and some players to key in on in this game. Number 7, Tukwani Williams. As mentioned, he scored a hat trick securing the win for St. Kitts in their last match. And, of course, their keeper, Giuliani Archibald, an X factor in every way. He's got the ability to steal a match. Let's get a look here at your match officials for tonight's game. As our head referee, Adele Martinez from Cuba, A.R. Maybury from Bermuda, as well as assistant referee Hayward, and your fourth official, Jokil, coming from Suriname. So a well-rounded group and an experienced man in the middle to call this match. And we'll take a look at the starting 11 as well as we get a look at the coin toss there. The starting 11 for St. Maarten, as they'll look for their first points here in Concacaf Nations League, League B Group A action. And there you get a look at the starting 11. Jerwin Lake, their captain, and he scored a goal in that 3-2 loss just 3 nights ago to St. Kitts. Court as well, Oliver Court, a player to keep an eye on. Imar Court, as he scored as well for Sint Maarten, and they should be looking, well, to find some of that spark they had early in that match previous just a few nights ago. However, they'll look for ultimately a better result than they ended up with, dropping a 3-2 deficit. Pulling one back late. Lake's goal came late in the match, but ultimately not enough. As we get you set for the opening kickoff, St. Kitts and Nevis in the red kits, black numbering, the white 2-star cut across the midsection, sharp-looking kits that they wear. And St. Maarten in the predominantly white kits with some blue and red spattered across the shoulders and waistline. And we'll get set for the opening kickoff as St. Maarten looks to kick us off here, working right to left across your screens. And here we go. We are underway. St. Maarten coming out with a 4-2-3-1 formation. St. Kitts and Nevis countering with a classic 4-4-2. And St. Maarten looking for a ball up the pitch there as it's headed away by the defender. A bit of back and forth, and it's knocked out for the home team throw-in as St. Kitts and Nevis playing in front of a vocal crowd. They were fired up and singing along in the pre-match warm-ups, and they're looking for a reason to cheer loud, but their team have to be on their heels here as pressuring is, well, for St. Maarten was Ameta Carrillo, but Macario unable to do anything there as it's controlled by the keeper, Archibald. Archibald playing it out as Fleming takes possession. Looking for an option up the flank, finds one, controlled nicely, and Rogers tries to make his way around a couple of defenders. The ball knocked aside by Denoyer. Battled for it, but it's going to be called a handball, and the shot attempt after the whistle will draw the ire of the match official. And that's Taquani Williams getting the verbal warning there from referee Martinez. So St. Maarten will get the free kick. And they'll play it short as it's controlled by Curses. He goes back to the defender. They go all the way to the keeper, Richardson, who in turn plays it out. Quick little back and forth as it's controlled by Tenakoe. He plays the ball forward, and it's controlled by Hobgood, laying it out wide. Amat Carrillo tries to take on the defender. Amat Carrillo uses his speed to get around Myers. He's squared up now. Amat Carrillo looking for support, does well to hold it in along the touchline. St. Kitts, however, come away with possession, well defended, and now they're looking for a quick counterattack as the run through the middle gets snuffed out. Excellent work that time by Christina to step up and make the play for St. Maarten. As now they're pressing with Lake on the ball. He finds the overlap option. Pata steps up, but loses his footing on the challenge, and St. Kitts able to get the clearance up to midfield where they look for a whistle. Nothing doing as it's carried up, and now a good ball played forward where Myers controls. Lays it off. Defended closely, and coming in with the sliding tackle was Sergio Hughes. However, a offside called, so in the end, all for naught. Well defended ultimately by Hughes. Kim Rogers there called for the offside for St. Kitts and Nevis as St. Maarten take possession. Tiana Koi, Christina drops that one back as Hughes in possession, plays it short. Curses goes back to Hughes. Again, that 4-2-3-1 formation will lead to a lot of movement between midfielders and attackers, and now they're trying to take advantage here as it's picked up by Christina. Tries to play the ball intended for Hobgood, but defended well, and now the keeper Archibald plays it out from his feet. Early in the match, just the 4th minute of action. We're scoreless so far in this League B Group A match as you're tuned into Concacaf Nations League action, and we get a foul called there against Ilo Pata from St. Maarten. Controlled here by St. Kitts as they keep it within the back line. Springer touches forward. Coming back to control was Clark. Picked up here by Burley as he turns and looks to reverse to the near side flank. It's off the defender in Tianakoe and out for a St. Kitts throw-in. That's Clark who opts to leave the ball for a teammate. Stepping up is Jalden Myers. Myers tosses into Clark, giving him support. Clark trying to take the defender on. Ball jarred loose, and St. Maarten get the clearance. However, they can't control it through the midfield. It's bantied about, and both teams battling, and a foul committed through the midfield by St. Kitts and Nevis, and it'll be a free kick after Quinton Christina got fouled. Played short, controlled by Curses. He goes back to Hughes. Denoyer. Pata. Good ball played up the pitch. Headed on the touch by Amar Court. But ultimately no one there in white to run on. And now St. Kitts looking to turn it up the pitch. Prior to their match on the 12th, these two squads hadn't faced each other in official tournament action in more than 27 years. The all-time record, 3 wins for St. Kitts and Nevis, 2 wins for St. Maarten, and 1 draw in the 6 matches that they've played. Here goes St. Kitts. Nice job along the touchline, controlled by Clark. He's closed down, and that's out for a throw-in. Well, Clark had visions of streaking into the penalty area past the last defender. Just couldn't quite make it happen after he did well to get past the first challenge. Myers steps up to take the throw. Long toss into the penalty area, brought down on the chest, volleyed towards the near post, knocked down by a defender. A partial clearance, as there's a shot from distance, but unable to get over top the ball with it, and ultimately out for a goal kick after Andre Burley stepped up to have a crack at that one. Let's get another look. Again, just a half clearance. Burley did well to pick it out of midair. He did well to keep it within range where he could have the attempt, but obviously unable to get over top the ball enough to bring it down and keep it on target. St. Maarten through the center circle as Court had it. He now plays it back, and Denoyer looking for a run up the pitch, and he's got a couple of teammates there. Hobgood tried to take control. It was wrestled away. Gerwin Lake was in the vicinity as well. Now Lake battling for it, and he does well to win the ball. He goes for the back heel and picks out a teammate. Nice individual effort there by Lake, and St. Maarten play the ball to the top of the penalty area. It's still loose. There's a shot attempt, and that one just sailed wide. As St. Maarten in the 7th minute, creating their best opportunity so far as Quentin Christina stepped into that shot after some tremendous ball movement. Here you see Christina beat the defender to it, take the left-footed attempt. Ultimately, Giuliani Archibald realizing that was sailing comfortably wide. So in the end, the St. Kitts keeper not tested, but good little sequence there from St. Maarten. St. Kitts and Nevis, they play it back to the back line. Williams making the pass ahead as Myers played that out wide to Mitchum. Again, back to the back four. St. Kitts patient and methodical in their possession, really looking to expose when they can. They don't love to force, and they'll try lull the opposition into making mistakes as Myers plays that ball forward. There's a nice overlapping run. Myers tries to burn past the defender. It goes off of Myers, and a nice job. Actually, they're going to say it went off of Tianakowi, so it'll be a throw-in for St. Kitts. So a nice job by Myers to beat the defender there and win the throw-in after losing his footing. Just as quickly knocked back out, but we're going to have a free kick as Oliver Hobgood is whistled for the foul. He doesn't love it. And now the home squad in St. Kitts and Nevis will have a free kick, a set piece opportunity from a dangerous area on the pitch. A three-man wall looking to line up to defend this. We'll see if Hobgood jumps in there. Number 6, yes he does. As right now it's Clark standing over top the ball to take the free kick. That's Mitchum in the vicinity as well. So we'll see if Clark or Mitchum step up to strike this, but it looks like a potential attempt right on target from here. 4 St. Kitts players in the penalty area for a potential cross. Clark puts it on, tried to put it right on target, but a defender there to block it. Headed weakly back into the penalty area, and then a clearance by Pata, who... Check that. That was actually Lake, the striker, who came all the way back to make that defensive play. He blocked the initial ball in and then cleared it away. So nice job there by Gerwin Lake. Throw-in flicked onto the near post, but the keeper Richardson there to scoop it up with ease. So Richardson bowls it out, and Hughes starts to march his squad forward. Hobgood through the middle. Nice ball as he tracks the man running in court, trying to control here. Brought down by Kersey's. Appeals for a whistle. Nothing doing. And now St. Kitts scrambling to hold this defensively, and a little too aggressive on the back. The St. Maarten players don't like it, as Kersey's the most vocal, but a clear shot into the back. And then a quick foul back the other way. So things getting a little bit heated, a little bit chippy, and this time Hughes gets targeted. Kersey's, he controls it. Sergio Hughes Quickly gets it back there from Christina. Nice job by Court to track back in control here for St. Maarten. Touches out wide. Working it over to Tianakoi, who lays it off to Hughes. Kersey's right back to Hughes. As now St. Maarten being patient with their possession. Looking to create something where an opening could be exposed through that defensive backline. But for now, it's just switched over as Hughes plays it out wide. Controlled by Christina. Lays over to Hughes. Hughes checking his options up the pitch. That one's intercepted. St. Maarten trying to get it back through that effort of Amat Carrillo, but controlled now by the back line of St. Kitts and Nevis. Played out wide for Springer. Checking his options, plays that one up the line, and the attacker gets hauled down. That's an easy call, and a free kick here as Harrison Paniotu gets pulled down and earns the free kick. He'll play it short, but the referee, Martinez, says, no, we got to retake that one. As let's get another look. Denoyer may be lucky to escape without a caution, as Paniotu was starting to turn on the jets and was looking to sprint up the line. Rogers takes the free kick, well played in, headed by a defender. And now a whistle as a potential head injury there. On that aerial challenge, and hopefully nothing serious for the St. Maarten player. Let's get another look here. As that's Amar Court, who took the contact and is receiving some medical treatment. But a entertaining match so far. Maybe surprisingly fast-paced in the sense that these two teams just played each other 3 nights ago. So you would think maybe a little bit of a slower start. But it looks like they're coming to play and they are really willing to open things up. Both teams generating some quality opportunities early. As there you get a look at some of the early possession numbers, with St. Maarten having the 59 to 41% edge. Court will head off the pitch for the time being as we'll restart with the drop ball. And I would anticipate that we see Amar Court return to the match shortly here. And the referee does indeed wave him on, so that's great to see, as those head injuries can always be a scary sight, and you never want to see a player go down with an injury, let alone a potentially serious one. And it's great to see Court back on the pitch and looking to make a contribution for St. Maarten as they control the ball here. And now they play a long ball ahead, but well defended by the St. Kitts back line. It's controlled, however, by Quentin Christina for St. Maarten on the attacking side of half. Looking to maybe march things forward, but they keep it short with Kersey's. Played into the middle. There's thoughts of a switch, and now it's played out. Tianakoi looks to switch it right back in the direction of Court. He heads it back. Nice job as Christina controls. Gerwin Lake thinking about a shot from distance, ultimately didn't pull the trigger, and now St. Maarten scrambling to try get the ball back. St. Kitts and Nevis a little bit disorganized defensively, but they fight through the adversity, and now they look for counter-attacking options. As a good chip ball played ahead by Myers, headed on by the defender Hughes back to his keeper, as Paniotu, the only real attacking threat there. Clark a little bit out of range to make any play on the ball. Kersey's controlled by Hughes. Denoyer back to Hughes. Kersey's under pressure. He lays that one back as Tianakoi plays it out wide to Amat Cario. Tianakoi back into the middle for Hughes as he lays that one out wide. Christina. Pata. Good ball up the line for Court to run on to. Tries to take the defender on. Runs out of real estate ultimately, and St. Maarten quickly get it back as Christina jumping up into the action to make that play. Court trying to spin off the defender while holding possession. It's knocked out for the throw-in. And St. Maarten continue to dictate pace right now and possession is. They're marching up the pitch bit by bit. Bit of a discussion there with the veteran Jared Williams for St. Kitts and Nevis, but ultimately his protests fall on deaf ears as that throw-in chested down by Court. The ball ricochets around. Christina picks it up for St. Maarten, tries to whip the cross in. Christina gets it again after it ricocheted off a defender and out for a goal kick on that sharp angle attempt. As it was a combo of Lake and Christina. There you see Jerwin Lake, who was unable to really hold possession of the ball, but his teammate Quentin Christina with the shot attempt as it went wide. So the keeper Archibald plays it out from the goal kick short. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to find some confidence here, but it's misplays like that. They just haven't found their stride yet in this match. Hobgood. Ooh, Court caught. Actually, check that. That was Lake who caught the turf and lost his footing. Otherwise, he could have been into the attacking third with a good opportunity. Nice job there by St. Maarten to hold possession. The cross intended for Court, knocked away. Quickly fired back in his direction, headed down by Williams. Court, quick touch, appeals for a call, but the referee Martinez right there saying nothing doing. Gerwin Lake doesn't like the lack of a whistle, but play continuing on as now St. Kitts and Nevis looking to expose on the counter. But look at that speed there from Matt Cario to chase his man down. Controlled here by the St. Kitts midfielder in Mitchum. Clark plays it back. Myers goes all the way back to Williams. He plays it out for Burley. Touch short. They'll go back to Gerard Williams. As Kaloni Clark starts to make a run after delivering the ball away. Fleming. As Fleming gets it right back from Springer. And now it's controlled once again by Williams. Fleming stepping up as he's got a bit of time and space. Dribbles across the half line. Bit of a heavy touch, but he does well to track it back. And St. Kitts and Nevis slowing things down here just a little bit before playing it forward. Nice job by Clark to receive that ball. Touching it out wide. Trying to cut back into the middle. Nice possession here. There's a good touch ahead as Rogers crosses to the back post. But a defender there to knock it away, and then a full clearance. St. Maarten do well to hold it in along the touchline, preventing the throw-in. And now it's out for a St. Maarten throw-in. So good defensive presence there inside their own penalty area, despite that threatening cross to the back post. Bit of an equipment issue there with Ilo Pata from St. Maarten, but he quickly fixes that, and now he'll get set to restart the play with the throw-in. Headed back as St. Kitts and Nevis try to take control and work their way into the attacking third. There's a bit of a pull on the jersey. Oh, but it's going to go against St. Kitts, and the home fans not loving that one, but great defensive work by Sergio Hughes. Been very impressed with his play, quarterbacking that back line for St. Maarten. Pata gets set to throw it in. So ball out of touch, and it'll be a throw for St. Maarten as they look to get into the attacking side of half. Court heads it on. Lake couldn't quite get to it. Volleyed by Kersey's. Court makes the touch over to Christina. Nice job by Kersey's to step up and make the pass. And Matt Cario trying to draw to his right foot for a shot. One bounce in, and a good save by Archibald as he had to track that well. And the captain for St. Kitts and Nevis, their keeper, making his first good save of this match. And Matt Cario Did well to open up the defender to draw the shooting lane, but as you could see, well defended by the keeper Archibald. He hardly had to shift his feet to make the save. And the home fans not happy with referee Martinez, as Martinez says the St. Kitts player was holding the jersey. And it'll be a free kick to St. Maarten, which they take quickly. And now they look to expose the disorganized midfield of the home squad. But there's Gerard Williams stepping up. Gerard Williams making a good defensive play before giving the ball away, as St. Maarten control it here with a Matt Cario. Appeals for a foul, and actually it's going to be an offside call, as I believe it was Lake coming back from the offside position. May have been Court, but either way it'll be a free kick for St. Kitts and Nevis, as the grandstand has filled in a little more from the opening kickoff, and now it's a really good crowd on hand. As you can see, fans sitting along the retaining wall of the stadium as well, and still filtering in. So a good vocal crowd on hand tonight in Basseterre, as St. Kitts and Nevis trying to give their fans a reason to cheer. But so far through 22 minutes of play, it's a scoreless draw in this Concacaf Nations League League B Group A action in the battle between 3rd and 4th place. St. Kitts and Nevis not out of this yet. If they can pick up 3 points tonight, they'd be just 3 back of Guadeloupe and St. Lucia. St. Maarten looking hungry for their first points of the CONCACAF Nations League stage. As here it's brought ahead by St. Maarten defender Denoyer. He touches out wide for a Matt Cario. A Matt Cario tries to draw into the middle, lays that one over to Hobgood. Hobgood thought about leaving it for Christina, but now he plays it out wide. Cross off the defender and out for a corner kick, as Pata played that ball through, and the St. Kitts defender took that in a very sensitive region, and he's going to need a minute to catch his breath. Tyrell Richardson, the keeper for St. Maarten, hasn't really been tested so far yet in this match. Plays his club football with Alphens boys, as you get a look at the shots on target so far in this match. And good to see Anwar Springer able to spring back into action after putting his body literally on the line to make that play. So setting up for the outswinger of a corner. Ball delivered in, not the most quality cross. Knocked away initially by a St. Kitts defender. And then they make a meal of the clearance, and Court tried to take advantage, but ultimately never could secure the ball. St. Maarten still in possession here inside the attacking third. Look at this dribbling. Nice little 1-2, as now it's picked up by Denoyer. He lets the left-footed shot go, and that one just missed. It hit the outside of the netting. Out for a goal kick, appeals for a corner. But what a chance there for Mitchell Denoyer, as the center back steps up and creates what was the most threatening chance of this match so far, despite it just going off target. Archibald, it was close. I don't know if he would have got there if it was on target. He was certainly in the vicinity. And it was one of those moments where I just had to hold my breath and make sure that hit the outside of the meshing and not the inside. But what a chance for Denoyer. 25th minute of action. St. Kitts and Nevis taking on St. Maarten, and a free kick here for the home team, as Mitchum was being held back. And we'll get a free kick. Springer looking to take the free kick, thinking of playing it short, but with Christina right there, he opts to whip one in with the left foot. Knocked around, and St. Maarten quickly play it up. Appeals for a handball, but it's controlled by Myers. His ball then intercepted by the defender in Tianakoi. And now controlled through the middle by Quentin Christina. Denoyer. They play it back to try work their way forward here, as Hughes lays that one over to Kersey's. Kersey's touch a little bit heavy, but Pata there to keep it in control. And now he finds Court with that ball up the pitch. Runner working the flank, gets around the defender. He's got a chance to bring it in. Plays it off the D-man and out for a corner kick. Smart heads-up play that time by Mitchell Denoyer. As the center back once again getting into the offensive flow of things here for St. Maarten. So a corner kick to come. Once again setting up for an outswinger. Currently no short option presenting to Amat Cario as he takes the corner. This time a much better cross. The defender heads it away initially. Volleyed up by a defenseman and out for a St. Maarten throw-in. As Fleming there to make that defensive play. Controlled now by Kersey's. As Teese Kersey's looking for options off the ball. Wanted to switch, but in turn goes back to Hughes. Kersey's. Hughes. The two keep it between themselves as once again St. Maarten looking to open something up. Ultimately the ball finds its way back to Hughes, who plays it up to Kersey's. He tries to needle one through, brought down initially by, I believe it was Christina in the middle there, but they can't hold it, and now Kersey's trying to get it back, but knocked out, and it goes for a St. Kitts and Nevis throw-in. So approaching the final 15 minutes of the first half of action, and we're still awaiting the breakthrough goal in this game. St. Kitts coming into tonight's match scoring 4 goals for, conceding 6 goals against, a -2 differential. St. Maarten with 3 goals for, 12 goals against, a -9 goal differential. As both squads working for a breakthrough. St. Maarten certainly have looked maybe the more threatening squad throughout this first half as we approach the 30th minute of action. Gerard Williams lays it over to Clark. He plays a long ball forward. Flat-footed was the striker, but a nice job to retain it. There's a chip through, and well, Hughes has got a man all over his back. He did well to defend under immense pressure. And how about that work by Sergio Hughes? And then a big shot thrown. This could be a card. As Amat Cario got walloped there. And that'll see Jeldon Myers into the referee's notebook with the caution in the 29th minute. Let's get another look at it. There you could see at the tail end the left arm come out and just smack Amat Cario to take him down. Giovanni Amat Cario, he's been a speedy threat today for St. Maarten. He played the free kick short, and they play it back as there you see Jeldon Myers gets the caution from St. Kitts and Nevis. Christina. Hughes. Nice through ball into the middle for Lake. Lake looking to step into one. Lets the shot fly, and that one curls just wide of the post. As Gerwin Lake with one of his clearest opportunities so far. He had some time. He had some space. He knew he could step into it. Let it fly. He did have the defender closing, which made the angle a little tougher. In the end, he hooks it wide and out for the goal kick. So Archibald, the keeper for St. Kitts and Nevis, can breathe easier now as he gets set to take the goal kick and puts a good right foot into the ball, clears it across the half line, chested down by one of his teammates before possession surrendered to St. Maarten. Court misplays that through the air. The ball pinballs around and it'll end up being controlled by Kersey's. Quickly, it's played up to Amat Cario. He gets closed down by his numerical counterpart in Williams, who has been very quiet in this match. Even though he scored a hat trick in the previous game, we really haven't seen Taquani Williams make his stamp on this game as of yet for St. Kitts and Nevis. Played out wide as the pressure presented here from Kersey's. But a nice job by Myers. Check that. That was Rogers who carries it ahead for St. Kitts and Nevis. Rogers still there supporting the ball carrier as Springer lays it off to his other teammate. Into the middle here. Burley has some time and space. Touches back. There's a good ball played on the switch. Controlled by Williams. He tries to take on a duo of defenders. Lets the shot go. And Taquani Williams trying to make his mark there, but Tyrell Richardson dives down to make the save. Let's get another look at that as Williams squared up the two defenders, let the shot go, but you could see in his reaction, knowing that he mishit it just a little bit and ultimately not enough to challenge the keeper Richardson, who made a rather routine save. And now his team carries the ball forward. Tianakoi goes back to Christina, who now starts to carry it up here. Doesn't like what he sees in front of him, nearly gives it away on the back touch to Hughes, but Hughes chips it back to Christina as Quentin Christina getting closed down, so he plays the ball forward. And Matt Cario trying to take on a defender. Lays it over to Court. Ball ricochets around. This could be an opportunity. And there's your opener. What a goal. St. Maarten get the tally. They go over to the field side mics and they celebrate with gusto. What a goal. A fortuitous bounce off the defender and then buried on the opportunity. Ilo Pata, the defender, the right back, stepping up and burying it into the bottom corner past Archibald to give St. Maarten the 1-0 lead here in the 33rd minute. That's a big goal there for the visiting squad, as they've only scored 3 goals in 3 matches played. 2 of them coming in their previous match against St. Kitts and Nevis. And here, Ilo Pata gets them on the board to give them the 1-0 lead late in the first half. Ilungo Pata there to make the defensive play now after reading the play well, realizing that ball was ricocheting and he had the opportunity to step up and make an impact, and boy did he ever. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to respond now. Defender blocks that cross attempt. And now we get a free kick here for St. Kitts and Nevis. Bit of a late whistle, which draws the ire of some of the St. Maarten players, but it'll be a set piece opportunity. Let's get another look here. As a handball called. And you can see on the replay, definitely the right call by referee Martinez. I'm sure when they see that video, they'll move on from it, especially knowing that they've got the 1-0 lead. They've got to focus here on defending this set piece now. St. Kitts and Nevis putting 5 players in the penalty area, another 3 players around the brink of it. As on the sharp angle, they look to receive a cross, played in. Headed away by a defender, ball up in the air. It's bantied about, and St. Kitts trying to retain possession. They do so. On the back pass intended for Williams, he really had to hustle back because Lake was closing in to try steal it. Court plays it off the man, and it's out for a St. Maarten throw, which they take quickly and once again look to expose a disorganized back line. But hustling back and making the defensive play there for St. Kitts and Nevis was Myers. Before it's lost to Kersey's. Rogers unable to hold it, as now it's picked up by the goal scorer Pata. He whips across towards the back post, but no one there in white. So it'll easily be secured by the keeper Archibald. A little less than 10 minutes of match time, plus any additional time remaining here in the first half. As a reminder to head over to Concacaf for all the latest scores, stats, standings, news, and more. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe across the various social media platforms. As here goes St. Maarten, playing a ball through, appeals for a handball, nothing doing. Court doesn't like it, saying, well, you gave them one on the other end of the pitch. Why don't we get that same call? Play continuing on as Court tries to close down the ball carrier. Battle for possession, St. Kitts and Nevis trying to hold along the touchline, but ultimately running out of room, and it's out for a throw. As that was Johannes Mitchum trying to make the play. And now we've got a St. Maarten player who has just gone down to the turf, so hopefully nothing serious there. I believe that's Kersey's. Kersey's taking a knee here and trying to work out whatever issue he's having, favoring his right hand a little bit. Well, the issue is his shoe's off. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. You got to have 2 cleats on your feet if you want to keep playing. So Kersey's will fix the equipment and he'll come back into play momentarily. For now, St. Maarten play the ball forward from the throw. Kurt running onto it, but loses it to the boundaries, and that's out for a St. Kitts and Nevis throw. And Court gets a bit of a warning there from the assistant referee after Amar Court kicked that ball away after the fact. From the throw, teams battling for possession, and it falls to Amat Cario. He tees up a shot, but 2 defenders close him down to make the block, and it's out for a St. Maarten throw. Williams in the middle of that block for St. Kitts and Nevis. Throw taken short, but across the touchline and out for a St. Kitts throw-in. And now referee Martinez has had enough of this time wasting and gamesmanship with kicking the ball after the whistle. And he issues a warning. Expect a caution to come out the next time we see a player do that. Charging on, St. Maarten able to get possession back as Court. He gets tripped up, and that'll be a free kick now for St. Maarten as Kaloni Clark gets whistled for the foul. So a set-piece opportunity here for St. Maarten in the 39th minute, already leading this match 1-0. And they'll look to play across into the penalty area here. Something to flick on with a header or a potential volley, or maybe something even more spectacular. Let's find out. Let's keep an eye on the big man, number 17, Gerwin Lake, in the middle for St. Maarten. Lining up offside right now, but I'm sure he'll get himself right there as the ball whipped in on the cross to the short post, headed away by the defender, and out for a St. Maarten throw. The intended target there was Kersey's. Ball never quite got to him. Pata plays it in from the throw-in. They'll go all the way back to the keeper, Richardson, who's well outside his penalty area to receive. And St. Maarten seem content to take a lead into the halftime whistle as Richardson plays that one out with Williams closing him down. There you get a look at the fouls committed in match, 6 by each squad. So it's been a trippy first half between these two rivals. Maybe that should be expected considering they played just 3 nights ago. Loose ball controlled here by St. Kitts and Nevis, says working it is Mitchum trying to get around the defender. He opts to play it into the middle. Quick little 1-2, but closing it down on the defensive effort was Amat Cario, and he did well to clear that pressure. Actually checked that was Quentin Christina back there making the play. Lake trying to pressure the defender, and he does so, causing him to concede a throw into St. Maarten. As Andre Burley had his hands full with the charging Gerwin Lake. Tianakoli gets set to take the throw. Keeps it short for Court, back to Tianakoli. Nice little 1-2, Court running onto it, staying on side, controls from the corner. Looks to take the defender on tight to the goal line, and in the end, Amar Court commits the foul. So a free kick to come here for St. Kitts and Nevis after, I believe it was Myers that got fouled. Archibald gets set to take the free kick, 41st minute of play. Wouldn't anticipate too much added time. Maybe a minute or two. There haven't really been very many stoppages. Just one caution and one goal. No substitutions. So it's been a pretty free-flowing affair so far. Kersey's. He plays it back to his keeper, Richardson. Hughes hoofs it forward as it's controlled. Nice job there by Tiana Cowie as he gets it back on the touch from Court. Bit of a mistouch there by the defender and ends up off his foot out for a throw-in. So St. Kitts and Nevis will take possession and try to find an equalizer late here in the first half, trailing 1-0. You're tuned into Concacaf Nations League action. My name's Nico Cardarelli. I'm your commentator for this evening's match, and thank you for tuning in on whatever platform you're watching from. As the action coming to you live from Basseterre, the capital city in St. Kitts and Nevis, as St. Kitts have earned themselves a free kick here as Panayotou got hauled down. He doesn't like it. He tried to get up and take a quick free kick. He wanted a card for that. Let's get another look at this foul as Hughes charging in like a bull in a china shop and wrecking everything in his path. And Harrison Panayotou, the target there, unfortunately, who took the worst of it, and good to see him pop back up and take a position inside the penalty area to try and make an impact here. Mitchum and Rogers standing over top the ball. Rogers walks away. Mitchum plays short. Burley tries to find Rogers, who had the movement on the far side, but ultimately the chip attempt blocked down. Rogers now plays it forward. Plata under pressure. He had to clear that out and gives up the throw here to the home squad in the 43rd minute. From the throw-in, played towards the corner. Bit of contact, but nothing doing on the back of Panayotou. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to find something here with Gerard Williams on the ball. Carries it forward. Williams looking for an option. Plays it out wide. Now across, whipped in. Heading it on for that chance, but unable to generate enough power on the header was Williams. And a relatively easy save there for Tyrell Richardson. Let's get another look. A good cross. And Williams went up strong for the header, but ultimately a bit of a mishit there as he got past Kersey's, but couldn't generate the strength needed to really challenge Richardson. Nice overlap run. Here comes St. Maarten. 44th minute. They're looking to cross one into the penalty area. Chested down as Hobgood tries to get it back. His first touch was heavy, and now St. Kitts and Nevis take the ball forward as Springer didn't like what he saw, so he played it back, and just hounding pressure there from St. Maarten to try win possession back. Ultimately, nothing doing. As there's an interception, and now Matt Cario tries to get some separation from the defenders, but his ball intended for Court picked off by Williams. And now the keeper, Archibald, plays it out. Burley out wide to Springer. Touched ahead as hauled down and earning a free kick there. So St. Kitts and Nevis will get the kick on their own side of the half line. Rogers, the player who was brought down. Springer steps up to take the kick. Chips it forward with the left foot over the two players for the aerial challenge, and now back with the back line of St. Maarten as Hughes starts to bring it forward. Good long ball. Way to pick out the runner as it's controlled by Matt Cario. Matt Cario trying to take on a defender, but ultimately nothing doing. As the announcement for added time made, and Didn't quite catch the total, but again, don't anticipate it. Wouldn't expect it to be more than a minute or two. Archibald comes out of his penalty area looking to push the troops up the pitch, and he plays a good long ball forward on the brink of the attacking third, takes a hop as Panatio plays it ahead for Williams. Tiquani Williams trying to square up the defender, whips the cross in, but headed away. Danger still present as, well, the St. Kitts and Nevis player unable to hold it, and now here goes St. Maarten. Making the long overlapping run is Amat Cario, staying on side. Just 1 minute added on here as Amat Cario playing it and controlling it along the touchline, ensuring that St. Maarten take the lead into the halftime break. And there's the whistle to end the opening 45 with the visiting squad, St. Maarten, leading 1-0 over the home squad, St. Kitts and Nevis. Disorganized throughout this match. And they've really yet to test that man, Tyrell Richardson, the keeper for St. Maarten. So we'll see if St. Kitts and Nevis can find their stride and start to get a little momentum going here, or if the youth of St. Maarten will continue to prove difficult for St. Kitts and Nevis. Again, these two squads squared off just 3 nights ago, with St. Kitts coming back from, at the time, a 1-0 deficit, eventually going up 3-1 on the strength of a hat trick by Taquani Williams before the match ended in a 3-2 scoreline. As we're going to get a substitution here for St. Kitts to start off the second half, and they'll kick us off in the red jerseys, going right to left across your screen, as that's Romain Sawyers who comes into action. Didn't quite catch who was headed out, so we'll update you on that in a moment, but we'll see if Sawyers can make the impact that they're hoping for him to have here. Is Archibald has to come out of his penalty area to play that ball. Boots it long up the pitch, and then a foul called there against Panayiotou, and he's not happy about that one, as he's been targeted a few times in the first half, and this time he commits a foul. So from the free kick, St. Maarten play it back to their keeper Richardson, who's content to hold possession till he's pressured to do something, and then he chips it out wide to find an open man. Ball played forward and quickly back by Christina, who finds Hughes, who's done a great job controlling that backline for St. Maarten. Court trying to make the play along the touchline, loses possession, and now St. Kitts and Nevis trying to work their way forward, and ultimately nothing doing because an offside called there against Panayiotou. Panayiotou has just not been able to really get things going up front. The combo of Panayiotou and Williams for St. Kitts and Nevis, they've had moments where they've looked threatening, but nothing sustainable, nothing substantial so far in this match. We're in the 47th minute, just kicking off the second half, and here goes St. Maarten. Playing a ball forward intended for Pata to run onto, but cleared away by his numerical counterpart in Springer. From the throw, taken by Amat Cario, gets around a couple of defenders, shoots, and that one into the side netting as he threatened the opportunity. Richardson getting a touch to it to make the save. Let's get another look at that chance. As Chauvin, Amat Cario did well to square up a powerful shot and a quality save that time from Giuliani Archibald. Setting up for the corner kick. Amat Cario gets set to deliver an outswinger. Right-footed cross into the penalty area, headed on by Court. Wide of target, out for the goal kick. That's what they drew up. Just didn't quite get the finish they would have hoped from Amar Court. The big man up front for St. Maarten. And now they play it out from the goal kick. Returned short to the keeper, Archibald. And St. Kitts and Nevis trying to work onto the attacking side of half, and now they go forward. Picking it up and looking to make the switch is Panayiotou, plays it over to Williams. Williams trying to square up the defenders. Nice little trickery there, and he wins a corner kick on a well-timed sliding tackle by Tenakoe. Corner kick played short as St. Kitts and Nevis trying to keep them on their toes here. Cross comes in, and once again off a defender, out for a corner kick, as this time it was Sergio Hughes getting the block for St. Maarten. Let's get another look at that opportunity. As it was quickly played back, appeals for offside there, but nice job by Hughes to defend. This time St. Kitts and Nevis setting up for the in-swinger, not looking for the short option. Good cross comes in, headed up by a St. Maarten player in Hobgood. As the substitute Sawyers plays that ball in, and it's out for another corner. So 3 consecutive corners here, and we'll see if St. Kitts and Nevis can find pay dirt. As there you get a look at the substitution. So Clark out of the match, as they play it short from the corner with Sawyers coming in. St. Kitts and Nevis battling, and that's going to be a free kick on a clattering tackle. And a set piece opportunity to come here for the home squad. Let's get another look at the foul, as it was Lake pulling down Rogers, committing that foul. Nice explosiveness there from Kima Rogers. And now a 3-man wall set up defensively. 5 St. Kitts players in the penalty area looking to receive the cross. The ball whipped in. Ricochets around before it makes its way over to Gerwin Lake, and on the volley. He'll clear that out across the half. Pressure on the last man. He has to go back to the keeper, Archibald, as a charging attacker there from St. Maarten supplying that pressure. As that was Matt Cario up there. Court trying to hold possession, turns it over, and now here goes St. Kitts and Nevis as the ball played ahead, carried in towards the penalty area, but off the back of the heel of the ball carrier and ultimately turned over. It's been that kind of night so far for St. Kitts and Nevis, as they've just lacked that bit of composure to find their way into a quality scoring chance. Foul committed on the back of Lake, so a free kick to come. Let's get another look. As a couple players coming in. First Springer, and then I believe it was Mitchum who came in to finish him off, and the second bit of contact drawing the referee's whistle. St. Maarten play it back to try work their way forward here, and now they'll look to turn onto the attacking side of half. However, Denoyer plays it back. Curseys finds the man up there in court, touches out wide for Pata, the goal scorer. Taken and quickly returned to Pata, as Hobgood had it for only a moment. Hughes lays that one out wide. Tianakoi. St. Maarten content to hold possession here, and now they play it ahead for Hobgood. Hobgood gets closed down by a defender, but finds an option out wide as Pata checks his opportunities and lays that one over to Curseys. Court tries to return to Curseys, heading into the penalty area. Bit of a collision there. A foul's going to be called against Curseys. He doesn't like it. The St. Kitts players calling for a caution, nothing doing. Let's get another look here, as that was just a bang-bang play. And a nice job defensively. I believe that was Burley who came over to make the play for St. Kitts and Nevis. Archibald gets set to take the free kick, as he delivers a well-hit ball onto the attacking side of half, but St. Kitts and Nevis trying to get possession back. Now they do through the midfield. There's a chip forward, as Pata trying to defend this, and he did well to fight off the attacker who was on his back. And now St. Maarten looking for a quick counterattack with Court streaking up there. Loose ball. It'll be picked up by Lake. Lake into the penalty area. He's defended closely by Williams. And savvy veteran defending there by Gerard Williams to cut off the lane of Lake, give him no angle for a shot, and then win a goal kick. Excellent defensive play by Gerard Williams, who was the lone defender back that Court was trying to beat for a clear shot on target. Ball played up to the midfield. Controlled, and St. Kitts will look to work their way onto the attacking side of half. Here they do, as Rogers plays it forward, but it's given away. Hobgood comes up with it, only to have it stripped off his foot seconds later. Sawyers, he makes the good ball forward, quickly gets it back after giving the return option. Some movement off the ball. He plays it ahead for Panayitolu. Sawyers. Nice job to touch it out wide. Will he get there? Yes, he does. And that's Springer, who delivers the left-footed cross to the near post. And that was threatening, as Denoyer had to get there defensively to snuff out the chance that was brewing for Kima Rogers. Let's get another look at this. A nice cross played into the near post. There you can see Rogers lunging for it, but Denoyer there defensively for the block. Good cross delivered in from the corner. A defender has no option but to knock it out for another corner, as that was Tianakoi who concedes another set piece. The first one an in-swinger. Let's see what they do with this one. Setting up for another in-swinger. Man checking too, but nothing. Oh, they will use him in Panayitoyu. Plays it back to the kick taker. The cross comes in, and the header didn't miss by much. As a quality opportunity there for Andre Burley, but couldn't quite get the header on target. Let's get another look on some trickery from that set piece. Mitchum was in the vicinity as well. It was Burley who got his head to it, ultimately knocking it out for the goal kick. So Richardson plays short from the goal kick. 56th minute of action. As St. Maarten holding on to a 1-0 lead despite coming in as a substantial underdog before opening kickoff. Court plays a great through ball on the overlap. It's controlled by Hobgood. Draws to his left foot, takes the shot. And that one just curled high and wide. But great creativity there from St. Maarten, and that was Oliver Hobgood's best chance of the match so far after picking up that return ball on the overlap run as the service played through by Court. Cheeky little back heel to draw to the left foot for the shot. Oh man, if he buried that, that would have been one for the highlight reel. Lake battling for the ball as there you see the shots on target in the match favoring St. Maarten just 2-1. Lots of attempts, but not that many on target. These keepers haven't really been tested, but this could be a chance now as it's brought in by Matt Cario. Takes a defender to the turf, takes the shot, and off a defender out for a corner as Archibald was unable to prevent that from crossing the line. We've seen some great speed and skill from Matt Cario in this match. And that time, his elusiveness took a defender to turf trying to just stay with him. So Matt Cario will set up to take the corner here for St. Maarten as Mitchell Denoyer getting a bit of a word from referee Martinez. Setting up for the in-swinger. Good cross comes in. Archibald off his line. Safe hands, plucks it out of the air. And now he tries to push his team up for a counterattack, but it's broken up by Pata, who wins the ball from the punt, and now it's controlled by Hobgood. He's under pressure, nearly coughs it up. Loose ball, it'll be a foot race here, and ultimately a foul committed by Matt Cario on that challenge, and he's going to go into the referee's notebook for that one. Picking up the caution in the 58th minute as Giovanni and Matt Cario, you can see on the replay coming in here just a little late, a little high up with that foot as he contacts Taquani Williams, and the yellow card shown to Matt Cario in the 57th minute. St. Maarten quickly get possession back after St. Kitts can't take advantage of the free kick. Oh, and then Court goes down in a heap as it's starting to get really chippy here, and we're going to have a caution shown to Andre Burley. So Burley getting his arms up, and just 2 minutes after the first caution to the St. Maarten player, first caution in the second half in Giovanni and Matt Cario. Now it's a St. Kitts and Nevis player. As you can see that left arm, he left it trailing and got it up just a little bit high on Court after Court gave the ball away. And then the trainer getting an earful from the referee Martinez, who says, hey, you're here to treat the player, not give me an earful. And good to see that Amar Court able to get up under his own power as Andre Burley receives the yellow card. So it'll be a free kick for St. Maarten pretty much at the half line when we restart play, as Court will have to head off the pitch for the time being to receive some treatment. Long ball played in from the free kick. Lake trying to run onto it. The defenders nearly making a meal of it, but they do well to fight off the pressure as Archibald, the keeper, was starting to look a little tense there. St. Kitts take control. Sawyers, he looks to switch something up here. Over to the far side where it's controlled by Williams. Players running into the penalty area. There's a cross to the back post, and oh, that one to some of the fans in attendance looked like it might curl into the net, but it was too high over the head of Panayotolu and never quite straight enough to be on target. And as we get another look at it, you can see Harrison Panayotolu, the closest attacker to the ball, but unable to make a play on it. St. Maarten play it back to their keeper, Richardson, who didn't want to take chances, so he just hoofed that up the pitch, and it's controlled by Court. Court has Christina with him, but plays it over to Hobgood. Hobgood has the overlap option, but draws into the middle and now plays a switch out wide to the top of the screen as it's controlled by St. Maarten in the 61st minute. Nice job by Amat Cario, but a heavy touch, and ultimately he never gets it back as it's out for a goal kick. A little bit of frustration there from the St. Kitts keeper, Giuliani Archibald, as another player down on the pitch. This one of his teammates in Sheldon Myers, and good to see that Myers able to continue on here. So Archibald plays it short from the goal kick, and St. Kitts will advance it up here with their back line, but again, just a little careless in possession as Anwar Springer loses it to the touchline and concedes a needless throw into St. Maarten. It's just been that kind of night for St. Kitts and Nevis. They've just not been able to click and connect when they've needed it, even with simple plays, let alone key moments where they could set up an attack. Let's see what they can do now as they track onto the attacking side of half. Carrying the ball forward, looking for a man up the pitch, but ultimately nothing doing. And now a chip for the overlap option. It's off a St. Maarten player and out for a St. Kitts and Nevis throw. Taquani Williams, the short option, played in towards the penalty area. Williams now brings it down out of midair, but he never could control it. And some frustration as fans starting to throw some debris on the pitch in their displeasure of their home team's play. Never want to see that. As that ball headed out, and it'll be a throw-in. Excuse me, it wasn't a fan. Thank you to our producer. It was a player's shoe that came off. So that's good to see that. It's nothing more than just an equipment issue. I saw one of the players pick it up and throw it back towards the sideline. I thought it was just debris, but full credit to our production team behind the scenes for alerting me. It was just a piece of equipment as a Aaron's shoe got loose. And we'll see what St. Maarten can do now in possession in the attacking third. 64th minute. Not trying to force, they play it back. Keeping possession out along the touchline. It's Lake in control as he leaves that one for Kersey's. Back to Hobgood. Touches out wide. Pata controls. He whips across in over the head of Kersey's and defended well, as I believe that was Fleming there to make the defensive play for St. Kitts and Nevis. And quickly St. Maarten have it back inside the attacking third. Pressing once again. Drawing open for the shot, and that one dips just wide of the far post. And St. Maarten have really been pressing here, looking to find a second tally to double their lead. They have certainly been the more aggressive squad here tonight, and they are playing with purpose, trying to secure their first points here in Concacaf Nations League action and League B Group A action. We're going to get a substitution here for St. Kitts and Nevis as Kimmer Rogers comes out of the match, and Jardel Isaac will come in to replace him. So we'll see if Isaac can make a positive impact and contribution for the home squad. But now they've got to defend. Great overlap run. Here goes St. Maarten. The back pass for Court off the mark. And that a bit of a wasted opportunity. But they quickly retain possession. Quentin Christina on the ball. Tries to draw around the defender. His pass intended for a Matt Cario, but a little too heavy. And into the hands of the keeper, Archibald. St. Maarten are pressing. They are really working hard to try find a insurance goal and go up 2-0. St. Kitts and Nevis keeping them at bay for the time being. 66th minute of action. Time starting to become a factor here for St. Kitts and Nevis as you can see Springer looking a little dejected out there. We've got a player down, which is why he let the ball run out, but a lot of frustration on the faces of the home players for St. Kitts and Nevis tonight, as they have just lacked those opportunities to click and connect. And hopefully they find their stride here before time gets away from them. And good to see Gerard Williams back up under his own power after taking the knee. We'll get another substitution here for St. Kitts and Nevis, as it's going to be Iquan Fraser coming into the match. We'll wait to confirm who came out.
Made for St. Kitts Nevis. Number 15 in.
As they control through the midfield.
13 out.
So
Substitution was
Jalden
made
Myers out of the
66
match.
minutes.
And as we mentioned, Fraser in. So that's 3 changes now for St. Kitts and Nevis, as their head coach, Austin Huggins, tries to find a combination that'll give his squad a spark and work their way towards an equalizer as they continue to trail with time ticking away in this match. Less than 25 minutes now remaining. As the ball played forward, and this could be threatening. Williams carrying it in, trying to take the defender on, draws back to the top of the 18. They do hold possession though, as Burley steps up for the shot and a big save. As Richardson makes his best stop of the match on that chance from Andre Burley. Let's get another look here, as it looked like Kersey's was going to have a chance to clear, never got to it. Burley hurling it towards the net just as the defender tried to dive in front of it. But a good save by Richardson. And now here goes St. Maarten looking for counter-attacking opportunities. The overlap run. Here goes the Matt Cario into the penalty area. Squaring up on the keeper. Takes the shot. Oh, and that one goes wide on the far post. Matt Cario tried to power it home. And in the end, maybe should have done more to challenge the keeper, Archibald. As it's end-to-end action now here. Teams really opening up play, with St. Kitts trying to find an equalizer and St. Maarten trying to get the insurance goal. Here goes St. Kitts. Advantage, no advantage. It'll be whistled back for a free kick. And this is going to be a set piece from a very dangerous position on the pitch. Will they play it quick? It'd be wise to slow it down. Except they do go quick, as the open man out wide whips the intended cross, but it's blocked by the defender, out for a throw. That's where you want to see a little more composure from the home squad. That's a good opportunity to play a set piece, and instead of setting up either a cross or a shot, it's played quickly and ultimately wasted. As the ball whipped out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for St. Kitts and Nevis. So a little more than 20 minutes of match time remaining here, as they keep the ball short and look to switch something now. Springer. Nice run, heavy first touch, and in the end it's defended well and now controlled by Matt Cario. Challenge, that one's knocked out of touch and out for a goal kick. Some confusion as St. Maarten were looking to play a throw in here. And we're going to get a substitution as well. So St. Maarten will bring in Elmer De Veers. And I believe it was Oliver Hobgood who was indicated as the player coming out. Actually, check that. It's going to be Lake coming out of the match. So Gerwin Lake, the captain, will come out, and it'll be Elmer De Veers coming in.
The substitution was made in the 20th, 70th minute, sorry.
Ball played forward as it's controlled by Amar Court. He tries to chip that one into the penalty area. Nothing doing. Court quickly gets it back, though, on the brink of the 18 as he tries to take a defender. Draws the pass back. There's a good shot, and that one ultimately sailing high off the foot of Quentin Christina. He's been an impact player today for St. Maarten on both ends of the pitch. And that time his attempt goes high and wide. And now St. Kitts from the goal kick quickly try to work their way across half, but defended well. It's out for a throw-in. So 71st minute of action, and St. Kitts and Nevis really floundering in terms of trying to find an impact here, and they're trailing on the scoreboard. They're trailing in possession, as you can see, being outpossessed 60-40, but now they've got it inside the penalty area, drawing down. What a defensive stand there by Oliver Hobgood, as he would not be fooled. And in the end, St. Kitts and Nevis unable to take advantage. The hesitation, love to see the replay. It may have been Sawyers who had the ball there, but he hesitated just a moment and ultimately never could get a shot away. As the ball knocked out here for a throw-in. Taquani Williams there, as they get set to take the toss. Played in by Fraser. He quickly gets it back, whips the cross into the penalty area. Good aerial challenge, but nothing doing as it's shielded out. And a goal kick the call here, with DeVries shielding that one out. Well, let's get another look at the cross that came in. And the aerial attempt, Sawyers went up for it, but never could get a touch to it. And St. Kitts and Nevis continue to search for an equalizer. St. Maarten have it through the midfield as Hobgood checks towards the ball. Quick touch forward. Court tries to get it back to Hobgood. That's broken up. As the home squad take possession, they'll go back to the keeper, Archibald, who's going to hoof this one with the right foot. Right into the center circle, where a battle for possession ensues. Nice work here by the St. Kitts player in Sawyers as he draws that one forward. Isaac did well not to commit a foul after the initial contact, but now St. Maarten turn and look for a counter opportunity, and there's a good ball played ahead for DeVries into the penalty area. Takes it with his right foot, and that one saved on the stop by Archibald, who quickly throws it out. Time certainly a factor now for St. Kitts and Nevis. They know here in the 74th minute they've got to find an equalizer soon. Otherwise, they're going to feel like this one slipped away from them. Good tackle there as Denoyer comes in to sweep the ball away for St. Maarten. Christina trying to split the defenders. Takes a left-footed shot, and Archibald gets just enough to parry that one out. That was a great chance for Quentin Christina, and that'll lead to a corner kick. Let's get another look here as he beats two defenders, tees up the left-footed shot, and Archibald making one of his better saves of the night. Christina and Court sharing a laugh, knowing that despite coming into this match as substantial underdogs, they have played one heck of a game, and they have given St. Maarten a chance to secure 3 points here on the road. Setting up for the outswinger, it's played short on the ground. Right back to the kick taker into Matt Carriel. Matt Carriel's cross headed away. Hobgood tries to bring it down, but a heavy first touch, and he never gets it back. And now here goes St. Kitts and Nevis looking for counterattacking, but well read by Pata, who's got the lone goal in this game. Quickly feeds it up now for a Matt Carriel. The diving header attempt by Court. Just mistimed it. He lunged in for that cross, but never could make contact, and it's out for the goal kick. Let's get another look as Matt Carriel with a well-weighted chip, and just mistimed on that diving header by Amar Court. Here goes St. Kitts and Nevis. As that's Williams on the ball. He tries to tee up the left-footed shot. He scored a hat trick in the match 3 nights ago when these two teams squared off, but tonight he has really struggled to get going, and now we've got an injured St. Maarten player down. As I believe that's Denoyer, who's in some pain after blocking that attempt from Taquani Williams, and hopefully nothing serious there for the injured St. Maarten player. Let's get another look, and it's actually Tiana Okoye who puts his body on the line to make that block, and We certainly hope that Dwayne Tianokoi is okay after that gutsy effort. Both teams will head over towards their respective sidelines for a bit of an impromptu respite, hydration break, knowing that we'll return to action here momentarily. As the St. Kitts players there, led by Andre Burley, who had a great chance here in the second half. One of their few opportunities on target. And there's a good sight to see as Tianokoi able to head off under his own power. He'll head to the touchline for some additional treatment, but looks like he'll likely be able to return to this match after making a gutsy defensive block on the shot attempt by Williams. We get a couple of substitutions coming in now, as Fleming has been taken out. And some... So Mitchum, sorry, the other player who comes out, will restart with the drop ball. Libbard, one of the two players to come in, didn't quite catch the other. But we'll update you in a moment as here goes St. Kitts and Nevis in control. Brown, that touch out wide. Chip back in towards the penalty area, headed away on that defensive effort by Kersey's. As in the 78th minute, St. Martin hold possession. Good crowd on hand as here we get the two substitutions. As I mentioned, Fleming out and Libbard in. And St. Kitts will try work their way into a threatening attacking position, knowing they've got just over 10 minutes of match time remaining. But staunch defending there by Pata sees the ball back up the pitch and off of Springer out for a throw-in. Really been impressed with the play of Ilunga Pata in this match for St. Martin. He's been a rock on the defensive line. Of course, he had the big impact in the 33rd minute, stepping into the penalty area, finding a loose ball and bearing it to give them the 1-0 lead. And he's just been an all-around smart and steady player back there for St. Martin as they win themselves a corner kick. That kind of play right there by Pata kind of sums it up. He decided instead of forcing something to the back post, let me play it off a defender and give us a corner. So they will set up for the corner and setting up for an outswinger. I believe that's a Matt Cario. It is. He is an option checking towards him but doesn't use it. As we'll have a bit of a hold up before the corner kick can be taken. Because we'll have another substitution, and actually we're going to wait on that one. As Kay Gertson will have to wait to make his debut in this match. And now the referee Martinez comes over to have a word with one of the members of the technical staff from St. Kitts and Nevis.
I want to know that, man. He when it's not like me. Oh, he just give me like 5 minutes, bro. Fuck, I want to do 5 minutes.
As on the touchline, the team's chatting, and now we'll get the... Actually, we've got a injured St. Martin player. So Kersey's was going to come out of this match. We'll see if that changes as now Tianokoi, who went down earlier, looks like he may end up being subbed out here. A little bit of housekeeping to figure out before we restart the play. And we will restart with a corner. It's taken short as De Veers plays that one back to Matt Cario. Just as quickly off a defender, and it'll be another corner kick for St. Martin. And you can see they are content just keeping the ball deep in the attacking third, holding possession and taking this down to the final whistle as we've got a little less than 10 minutes of match time plus any added time remaining. Corner kick taken, the outswinger was knocked away by a defender and now picked up by Hobgood. Quickly played back up to the pitch for the kick taker, Matt Cario. Draws in. Matt Cario has Hobgood out wide, but he starts to track back. And again, just smart possession here by St. Maarten, as it's off the head of a defender into the hands of the keeper, Archibald. And now St. Kitts and Nevis will quickly try to make their way up the pitch here, desperate for an equalizer. There's a good long ball for players to run onto. Williams the closest, but the defender Hughes there to knock it out of touch. And I believe now we'll get the substitution as Kersey's will come out of the match. And Kay Gertson will come in. Kersey's taking his time, much to the dismay of some of the St. Kitts players. We're going to have a double substitution here as Hobgood will also come out of the match. And Diarro Forsyth will come in to take his place. We might even get a third change here, as Cale Richards looks like he's coming in as well. So a trio of substitutes. And St. Kitts trying to win a corner here, and they do so successfully. And we'll see if they can convert from this corner kick. They're taking their time here. They don't want to rush this set piece like they did on the last one. Williams steps up, takes the corner. Good ball in, headed away by the defender in Pata. A nice job there by Matt Cario to hold possession. He's got a defender to beat. Clattering tackle, but he got all ball. Play continuing on here is St. Maarten trying to hold it with Forsyth. But in the end, St. Kitts and Nevis take possession. As he's got a player down, but play continuing on for the time being. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to work their way into the attacking third. Good overlapping run. The ball just a little too far out of the reach of Fraser. And now St. Maarten have it. Lunging slide tackle. And that's going to be a caution here on the very stiff tackle. I believe that's Fraser who will get the caution. Let's get another look at the foul here. Lunging in. Richards, the player from St. Maarten who went down in a heap. And you certainly hope that he's okay after coming into this match just moments ago. But it looks like Richards is going to need the trainers to come out and give him some assistance. So hopefully nothing serious there. You're tuned into Concacaf Nations League action. It's League B, Group A match play. And of course, head over to Concacaf.com for all the latest scores, news, stats, updates, media, and more. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe across all of Concacaf's social media channels. As good to see Richards able to get up and continue on. Cale Richards just coming into this match a few minutes ago. And he got rocked hard on that tackle, but he did well to show composure and drawing a caution to the opposition. Free kick taken by Hughes. He'll hoof that one up the pitch. Court tries to turn the defender. Fake shot attempt. As trying to hold it there was Gertson, but it just tracked away from him and he never could get a shot attempt. As now we get a foul called and a free kick for St. Kitts. 86th minute. As Sawyers plays it short. Now they chip it up the wing, but that's intercepted. Volleyed forward, and the two teams exchange possession. A foul committed on that late challenge. And once again, Richards, the Player receiving the contact to draw the whistle. St. Maarten take the ball forward, short from the free kick. Court tries to hold possession here. Plays it back, now it's touched out wide. Controlled by Gerritsen, tries to beat a defender. Looking for an option. As moving it around and controlling it. Good possession here with Court on the ball. Tees up the shot. Off the post. What a chance. The rebound. Oh my goodness. What a miss. Well, if St. Kitts and Nevis find a way to equalize, St. Maarten are going to rue that missed opportunity. The initial shot coming in from Amar Court. A tremendous save by Giuliani Archibald to get just enough to tip it onto the post. But then the rebound ricocheted right back out, only to have the volley sent astray. I think it was Richards who got the touch on the volley. In the end, all for naught as Springer takes it now for St. Kitts and Nevis, and they've got to be thanking their lucky stars after that one stayed out. The question is, can they turn that fortuitous break on the defensive end into something positive on the offensive end, with time ticking away from the throw-in, possession given away as the two teams battle for it. Court will take it for St. Maarten. He volleys it forward, running onto it. Matt Cario, he's got two defenders to beat as he squares up against Springer. Draws wide, takes the shot. Not quite far enough to beat the outstretched Archibald. Good save there by the keeper. St. Kitts trying to work it into the middle now. Nothing doing as of yet. Good ball control, and then a foul called, so a quick free kick taken. Sawyers through the middle. Tries to split a couple of would-be defenders. Draws that pass, but it's broken up nicely by Pata. And now controlled by St. Maarten as the overlap run. And Matt Cario can't get to the ball ahead of the defender. And it's knocked out for a St. Maarten throw. So into the 89th minute of action as we await how many added minutes we'll have here. With that man, Pata, having the biggest impact in this match. He scored back in the 33rd minute. Now he tosses forward for Court. Court taking it into the corner, trying to hold possession. Lays that one back. And Matt Cario has Court on the overlap. Plays it back where Quentin Christina takes control. Goes back to a Matt Cario. They'll be content holding possession here in the attacking third as a Matt Cario toying with defenders. Plays it out wide to Pata, who motions his teammate even further wide into the corner. Trying to take on the defender. Now goes down to the goal line and holding possession here as we approach the 89th minute. Pata. Nice ball ahead as it's controlled by Forsyth before he loses it. Does well to tackle and get it back over to a Matt Cario. Off the defender, out for a St. Maarten throw. Sawyers there defensively for St. Kitts and Nevis, but as was the case through much of the first half, they just lacked the clinical finish and the consistent connection on the attacking side of half to draw anything in this match. That ball out of touch, out for a goal kick. We should get the announcement for added time any moment now. A number of substitutions here in the half, a couple of injury stoppages as well. You would certainly anticipate a few minutes of added time. St. Kitts and Nevis try to bring the ball forward. Williams pulls back, tries to open up some space. To Kwani Williams. Good ball forward, but unable to get a foot to it, and in the end committing a foul.
Fourth official on the sideline has indicated 7 minutes.
7 minutes of added time to be played here.
Second half.
As Jardel Isaac committing that foul.
Substitution for St. Maarten.
And we're going to get a substitution here for St. Maarten.
Out.
As
Number 20 in.
Jean-Jacques Crane will come into the match.
90th minutes.
And it'll be Court who comes out. So a tremendous match today from Amar Court. And even though he didn't end up on the score sheet, he was certainly a impactful player in this match for St. Maarten, creating a number of opportunities throughout the game. And he was right in the fray on the lone goal as well, which of course finished back in the 33rd minute by Ilopata. So 7 minutes of additional time here, and St. Maarten content just to keep the ball on the attacking side of half, holding possession. Christina plays it back over to Richards. Under pressure, he gives it away, and it'll be a throw-in for St. Kitts. And Richards is going to draw a caution for that silly touch after the whistle. As Cale Richards, the Kaiser University player, gets into the referee's notebook with the caution in the 92nd minute. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to work their way up the far flank. A couple of defenders taking on the ball carrier. Richards in the mix there for St. Maarten. That's Panayiotou who gets whistled for the foul. Nice display of sportsmanship there between Hughes and Panayiotou as... check that, excuse me, it wasn't Hughes, it was Richards there, along with Christina. And there you can see playing from the turf the foul as Panayiotou gets whistled for it, but quickly St. Kitts have possession back. They continue to hold along that far flank, trying to work their way into the attacking third here, driving wide off a St. Kitts player. Will it stay in play? Nice job to hold that in. The home squad and the home fans cheering them on, trying to get them going here. Ball into the penalty area. Chip over to the center of the net, and wow, what a defensive stand by Mitchell Denoyer. He was the only defender who wasn't pulled towards the ball. He stood his ground and did well to defend the lone attacker up there in Isaac and preventing that chip cross into a threatening position. Williams can't get around the duo of defenders as it's picked up by Crane. It actually goes a foul committed by Crane, so it'll be a free kick here for St. Kitts and Nevis. Burley opts to leave it, and it'll be Springer to take the free kick. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to push everybody into the attacking third here, right on the brink of the penalty area. You can see the red jerseys piled up across the line. Cross comes in, headed straight up by a defender. Panayiotou tries the athletic kick, and what a save. Richardson jumps high up to pluck it out of the air. Panayiotou wanted a foul called. Let's get another look here. He did well to fight off the defender. And then how about that volley as he knows that he just missed what would have been a great opportunity to equalize. And there the keeper, Richardson, falls on the loose ball at the top of the penalty area. 95th minute, time ticking away here for the home squad to try find an equalizer. Appeals for offside, nothing doing as play continuing on. As a quick little touch trying to find the man was Isaac, but in the end broken up. Libbard in there as well for St. Kitts. That pass given away, they quickly retain possession. Working their way into the middle, but closed down quickly by the defensive effort of Gairston. St. Kitts and Nevis winning a free kick. And in the 96th minute, a chance to play a threatening cross into the penalty area. Once again, the home squad will pile players into the 18. Cross comes in, headed straight up, as it looked like it might fall to Williams, but it never quite made its way out to him. And St. Kitts will scramble to hold possession here with Williams on the ball. That's Gerard Williams. That time battered away, and it'll make its way all the way back to the keeper, Archibald, who quickly plays it out. Working the flank and keeping it in along the touchline, a chance to whip a ball over on a switch. Isaac brings it down. Check that. That's Taquani Williams who brought it down, and then he was brought down. Wanted a call, nothing doing. And now the lone St. Maarten player, DeVries, way up there, way offside. And St. Kitts quickly trying to hustle back into the attacking third here. Taquani Williams defended well. The ball ricochets to a teammate. The cross comes in. Bit of a miss hit by the defender. Taquani Williams gets it back. Appeals for a handball, nothing doing. Williams squared up and can't hold it. It's knocked out. And it'll be possession to St. Kitts and Nevis. And Pata appealing to the referee not to caution him. He gets away with that extra touch after the whistle. So a throw-in to come now for St. Kitts and Nevis, knowing that they don't have much time left in this match at all. The ball ricochets through the penalty area. Cleared to the top of the 18, the volley attempt. Hit without purpose, and it's out for a goal kick. While St. Maarten came in as a substantial underdog with no wins, no draws, and 3 losses through 3 group matches played here at the Concacaf Nations League, League B Group A action, with just 3 goals for and 12 conceded in those 3 matches. But it looks like they are on the brink of picking up their first points, and it would be big. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to salvage a draw here. As Sawyer's controlling it, tries to make the pass through. It's broken up. He tried to pick out Panayiotou and quickly back the other way goes St. Maarten. The ball intended for Amat Cario mishit, and now Archibald will quickly clear it up the field. Possession turned over though as Christina takes it. He gets the call and a free kick for St. Maarten. As we've played the 7 minutes of added time, it's at the referee's discretion, but you have to think there's not much left in this match now. Pata gets set to take the free kick. St. Maarten will keep the bulk of players behind the ball here, just 4 players in front of the kick taker as the ball played, headed away by a defender before it's volleyed on by Forsyth. St. Maarten in control. Gerritsen. Loose ball will be picked up now. As that was Christina who plays it out wide for Amat Cario, taking on the defenders. Towards the 18, Amat Cario will just pull back out and track his way over to the touchline. Playing it off the defender in Springer and out for a St. Maarten throw. Very heads-up play there by Quentin Christina. He's been very impressive in today's match. That's Amat Cario, equally as impressive. And here he is running onto the ball now, Amat Cario. Gerard Williams will close him down. Pata, he gets clattered hard on that tackle by Williams, who goes over to try help him up. Williams trying to show some good sportsmanship, but he'll receive a caution for that late challenge, and some frustration exuded there by Gerard Williams committing that foul as we're into the 100th minute of play. So St. Maarten continuing to keep possession deep in the attacking third, really not giving St. Kitts and Nevis any chance to find an equalizer in the last few moments here. Pata takes it short. Matt Cario back to Pata into the middle of the penalty area as trying to take on a defender. Nice touches here. There's the shot off the foot of Crane, but in the end, the final whistle blows and St. Maarten hold on for a 1-0 victory over St. Kitts and Nevis. What a great match and what a great moment for St. Maarten as they pick up their first points in League B Group A action with a big 1-0 win over rivals St. Kitts and Nevis on their own home turf. The visitors, St. Maarten, on a goal in the 33rd minute from Pata, score themselves a 1-0 victory. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to have some post-game highlights and final match stats coming up momentarily. But look at the celebrations on the pitch there from St. Maarten. Their keeper, Tyrell Richardson, having a tremendous game. You can see some of the stunned faces for St. Kitts and Nevis, including that of Andre Burley. Burley had a number of opportunities in that match, but as was the storyline today for St. Kitts and Nevis, they never did find the ultimate connection. They never did seem to get all on the same page, and in the end, a costly night that causes them to drop a result on their home pitch. We want to remind you, head over to Concacaf.com. With a couple big matches still remaining against Guadeloupe and St. Lucia, but with those 3 points, they've put themselves in a position where, well, you're saying there's a chance. Let's put it that way. Tremendous performances tonight from Denoyer, Matt Cario, and more for St. Maarten. And let's get a look at some of these match highlights. So it's been another great night of Concacaf Nations League action. And it all kicked off with the two teams coming out onto the pitch in a pivotal League B Group A match between St. Maarten and St. Kitts and Nevis. And the two squads would battle right from the opening kickoff, with Matt Cario being one of the catalysts up front for St. Maarten today. And as the match went on, it got chippy. A caution issued to Myers, a shot there from Gerwin Lake, who had himself a nice match. A tough night for Taquani Williams. That was one of his few opportunities. A hat trick in his last match, but snake eyes in this one. There's your lone goal of this game as Pata buries it in the 33rd minute. And that would be the ultimate difference maker on the loose ball opportunity. Both teams generating good wing play and good crossing opportunities, but a lot of tight defending out there tonight and good goalkeeping as well, as there's Archibald with one of his better saves on that chance that came off the foot of Gerwin Lake. And there you saw Burley going up for the header. It was that kind of night for St. Kitts. They just couldn't quite click for a finish. Nice little backheel opportunity on that sequence from Oliver Hobgood. And then the physical play would continue to pick up in the second half as Burley received the caution for his whack on court. Good shot opportunity there from Quentin Christina. He had himself quite a night on both ends of the pitch. A lot of hard tackles, including that one on Richards, which saw another caution. That one issued to Fleming. And that might have been St. Kitts' best chance of the night as Panayiotou couldn't quite beat the keeper, and the final whistle sounds with St. Maarten picking up the 1-0 win. Well, folks, we want to thank you all for tuning in. On behalf of our great technical crew behind the scenes, my name's Nico Cardarelli. Let's get a look at your final full-time match stats, as there you see a total of 21 shot attempts in the match, but it was all St. Maarten in every aspect. Total shots, shots on targets. They were the more physical side, committing more fouls. They led in possession, in corners. Of course, the scoreboard with the 1-0 result. The only thing they didn't lead in was yellow cards issued tonight. 4 to St. Kitts and Nevis, just 2 to St. Maarten. But it was a chippy affair between two rivals, and in the end, one heck of an entertaining match. Well, folks, as I was saying, on behalf of our technical crew behind the scenes, my name's Nico Cardarelli. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time, as this has been a Concacaf Nations League presentation. Have yourselves a good night.